How bed bugs nearly ruined my friend's life. A story about baseball and bed bugs. I remember this day when my friend Terri Lynn went to an Atlanta Braves game. She was meeting up with some family and friends she hadn't seen in several years, so as you can imagine, she was excited. The meeting place was Truist Park, home of the Atlanta Braves. It was going to be the highlight of the trip. The group ended up being about 30 people total. The drive to the park was filled with laughter and music. The sun was shining and the sky was clear. That evening, the game was everything that everyone had anticipated and more. After a long day of travel, a Braves victory, and some stadium hot dogs, everyone was tired and ready for a relaxing evening by the pool. Unfortunately, no one in the group had thought about hotel rooms being in high demand that weekend, and they didn't make a reservation. Needless to say, that evening turned into a late night that extended far beyond the closing hours of the hotel pool. Almost 50 miles north of the stadium, Terri Lynn and her two sons were finally able to get a room in a rundown motel. Although the motel was in desperate need of repair, the rooms appeared to be acceptable enough to a very tired set of eyes. 4 weeks later, one of her sons started complaining of red bumps on his arms and legs. The bumps appeared to be bug bites of some sort. A week later, all three in the family were experiencing the same bites. After 2 visits to urgent care and a trip to the local emergency room, Terri Lynn was determined to find out what was causing the bites. Upon searching the house closely, she was horrified to find little bugs and stains on the mattresses and sheets. She called a local pest control company. The technician did an inspection of the house and advised that she had bed bugs. She was embarrassed because she had always associated bed bugs with people whose homes are dirty. She was also shocked to receive an estimate for treatment for over $5,000. She decided to try instead to tackle the problem herself. This is where the story takes a turn for the worse. Terri Lynn went to the hardware store and purchased some bed bug sprays and foggers. A week later, it seemed like the problem was worse. It was at this time that she realized that she needed professional help. She contacted the local pest control company and signed the contract without asking any further questions. The technician showed up at the house the following day and sprayed for bed bugs. Sadly, this story does not end here. Yet another week passed with bed bugs still infesting her house. So Terri Lynn called the pest control technician to come out for a second treatment. Still, the bed bugs were winning the battle. After having the technician treat the house for a 3rd time, she was told that the only way to get rid of the bed bugs permanently was to burn her furniture and sheets. At this point, she was in the midst of an emotional breakdown. She was too embarrassed to tell her friends and family the reason for her reclusive behavior. She was frustrated about paying the exorbitant fee for ineffective treatments. She was fearful of where the next bed bug bites would surface. And she was devastated after burning some family heirloom furniture in an all-out effort to reclaim her once happy life. While Terri Lynn was finally able to have the bed bugs eradicated by a different company and the Braves went on to win the pennant, the trauma of that terrible experience will not soon be forgotten. If you or someone you know is experiencing a similar situation as Terri Lynn, call us to speak with one of our staff of pest control professionals and let us help guide you through this stressful time. You can also check out the description on this video for some tips on how to avoid having an experience like this one.